I'll try it again. Let's see here. Hopefully this time things will work out. Boom. Nope. Let me go back one. Go back one again. Hello. It's like crazy storming right now, so I don't know. I'm like crazy early, but I'm doing a build. So let me get some. I see it. I see it. Okay. Okay. We might be going now. Again, I don't know how long this is going to work, but let me get this adjusted. Bam! What's up, Gage? Fabulous Disaster? Tortoise Films. LBD. Christina, what's up? JR. Luca. Christian. Man, I tell you what. Like I said, it's storming like crazy. And I wanted to really work on this build. I got a template from Much Props. Thomas, I follow him on the old interwebs. And I wanted to make something. So, went by Michael's on the way home. Picked up some 6mm foam, which I did not have. And I figured would make something. Would make something. Once I get some stuff cut out, then I'll be able to adjust, and I can't cut and sit down. No, I do not have any SpongeBob Funko Pops. I do not. Let's see here. Got a template. Hopefully this storm will cooperate and it won't. We'll be able to get through and have some fun with this. So I hope. I don't know. You never know with Mother Nature. You never know. So main thing is try to get this template cut out. Once I get it cut out, then we'll be able to relax a little bit and chillax. What's up, Paul? Yeah, I actually do have some autographed. I got a Ray Park. I got a Brianna Huffman pop. I don't have a lot of autographed pops. So, but I do have a few. Nothing crazy. All right. I'm hoping I need to get a 3-in-1 block. That's what I need to get. I need to get a 3-in-1 block. Because 3-in-1 blocks would make this so much simpler. All right. See if I can get this thing draw it out. And then we'll get this party started. I have found that I am the world's worst when it comes to tracing patterns. I don't know why. I struggle with it from time to time. I don't know why. It probably would help if I actually used a Sharpie that was pointed. That one ain't pointed. My Sharpies are wore out. That one's not too bad. So I need to make a Sharpie run. That one's better. That one's got a little point to it. There we go. Yeah, I went early tonight because I wanted to work on this pattern. I wanted to work on this Daredevil helmet, cowl, whatever we want to call it. And I figured since I was down here, I might as well get, all you guys down here with me, right? That's sort of the way I see it. I don't know. We got to, I can't do this, by my lonesome. I mean, I could, but I figured you guys might enjoy it. Let's see here. I can put that on there now. That's the only thing that's rough when it comes to buying a new roll of foam is the fact it's rolled. Chi-Town, well, I'm glad you were able to hang out. I think what I'm gonna do, since I know, yeah, so this will work. I bought a new blade. Put that roll there. This might make it a little easier. Get rid of some of the foam for now. Yeah, I'm doing a Daredevil. I'm gonna attempt to do a Daredevil one. Keyword, attempt. I'm not ashamed to admit it either. It's an attempt. Get some more weights on this bad boy. It doesn't have a lot of pieces, which is cool. Thanks, Wally. So yeah, it should be a relatively simple build. Well, I say simple. There's not a tremendous amount of pieces. Yeah, there's the good one. What's up, Professor? So hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully you had a good day at work or school or whatever it was you were doing today. Yeah, you can tell that I can't talk and chew chewing gum at the same time. Can't do it. I think my problem when I trace out these patterns, I try to be too precise with my lines. And since I'm doing this off of paper, I haven't actually transferred this template over to cardstock yet. The paper has a tendency to move. And I think that's one of my biggest problems, is trying to be too precise. Which there's nothing wrong with being precise. But I think sometimes it gets me in trouble because I overthink it, if that makes sense. Because I watch people do these, I'm like, man, they do this so easily. Of course, you're right. Crafting with Cook, I like that. I'm actually going to do a new thumbnail for when I'm down here, here at the toy bench. Because here lately I've been down here a lot. And to be honest with you, it's because of stuff like this. This is, it's just fun, it's relaxing. makes makes things, I don't know. It's you guys have heard me say it before. It sort of helps me to unwind. So yeah. Hopefully you don't mind too much. Nice. That's a bold statement. Best of the year. I'm with you on that one, Ren. It's up there. All right, look, boom. We got the first part of the pattern cut out. Let me trim this excess off of it. The fun part. The fun part. Yeah, it was weird that my other stream, it wasn't connecting. It was weird. Hey, but you know what? That's technology. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it makes us go, All right, see if I can get this thing cut out. Because once I get this, there's actually only like really two major components of the actual helmet or cowl or whatever we want to call it. And I haven't worked with 6mm foam yet, so this is new for me as well. So I think I'm gonna use my baby knife. Ooh, highly posable haunting carbonite. I like that. I'm gonna see if this smaller blade will let me get some more precise cuts. I will say this, the smaller blade actually flexes more, which is not too ideal, but we got to do what we got to do. That's right, slap them thumbs ups. Heck yeah. All right, the more rounded part actually is not too bad with the big knife. It's the smaller areas where it seems to be frustrating. And I mean, I could have cut this on the bandsaw, but I wanted just to try to do this all with a knife and see how it comes out. There's that piece. We're getting there. Like I said, once I get most of this cut out, I'll be able to actually sit down and we'll do the glue up and we can talk and I'll be able to give you guys my undivided attention. So don't think I'm ignoring. It's just hard to chat and cut at the same time. All right, we got that one done. Clean up the scraps. Always keep your scraps. Keep your scraps. This is That's the right side. Right side. Left side. Boom. So how's everybody been doing today? Hopefully well. I actually was, I don't know if you guys remember it from on Saturdays, but Yo J Collects, he messaged me and he was at a Walmart and they were just putting out their Star Wars stuff. And I was this close to getting an R2-D2. But he said there was a guy in front of him snatched it up, and the so win some, lose some. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. We can't win it all. We would like to, but unfortunately, we can't. Y'all are awful quiet today. Are we still chatting in here? All right. Y'all can chat away. I'll look up every once in a while just to check on you. That way I at least know what's going on. No, it's the Dagobah R2. I need that one for my TIE Fighter diorama because he's all dirtied up and everything. So he would go perfect with the Dio I've got. I think he would anyway. Correct. I mean, I know it's a TIE Fighter, but I personally think it would look good. Unlucky. Okay, let me ask you this. Did you have fun toy hunting? Because if you had fun, then it wasn't an unlucky day. It may have been an unproductive day, but you know, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, sometimes we score, sometimes we don't. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. Or at least that's what it should be about, having fun. I know there's lots. I strike out more than I succeed. What's up, credits? All right, boom, that side's cut. Whoop. I spoke too soon. Well, it's technically cut out. I just got to cut out the pleats. And then it'll be done. We're getting there. Yeah, you got to find things that help you relax. Now, all right. Don't need those. Those are too small straps. All right, so we got the two sides done. So that piece goes there. I might be able to use this. I might as well go ahead and cut out this nose piece right there. For this, you guys, so I've got the pattern, but you see I haven't got the things cut out. Nibblers are great. You just line that bad boy up and squeeze. Now you have your registrations cut. And I can use this piece. Yeah, that'll work. That should work anyway. We're going to see if it'll work though. Like that, that'll work right there. Make that little mark right there. Come down here. Yeah. Yeah. Booyah. Voila. 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 You gotta love the commentary here. Da. Okay. And that. And that. The nose. Ha ha! Alright. So, trash. Trash. And keep these. Alright. I promise you, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Ow. I need another piece for this. Captain Pops, what's up with that, my friend? Thank you. Thank you so much. Got the nose. All right, so I'm trying to think, how can I do this effectively? We'll put that weight there. Put another weight there. Another weight there. Another weight there. All right, and another weight right there. Stay. Stay. And a weight there. Next week, stores re-up next week. Okay, cool. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's good to see some progress, right? Or I personally, you know, when you can get some progress, it's better than no progress. All right, so let's see how well I can do this one. See if I can do it in one failed swoop. If I can ever get to the point to where I'm really good at the marking, this would be so much easier. It's all about the tracing. Make that mark there, that one. But it's fun, and that's all that matters. Having fun, enjoying something that puts a smile on your face, that should be what it's all about. That's why we collect toys, right? Oh, the Purge Trooper. The Purge Trooper's nice. It's real nice. Okay, so we got that one. All right. We're getting there. I gotta make a little mark here. So this is the right side. And this is the back. Boom. Ow. Okay, So now I need to flip it over to do the left side. And then we can cut these pieces out. And then, what? You said the Purge Troopers, 150 bucks on Amazon? Is that what I'm reading? Wow. That's some insaneness right there. That's straight up insanity. Ooh, ooh. Blair working on a Daredevil cowl, helmet, mask. What's the correct terminology here for Daredevil? Is it technically? I'm thinking cowl. Am I correct in my thinking? Because it's half, so it's not a helmet per se. Or I don't consider it a helmet, but that doesn't mean I'm right. So you guys tell me, what is the politically correct term for Daredevil's hood? His identity hiding device. And let me know what you guys think about Daredevil. You like Daredevil? I mean, are you a fan? Yes, no, maybe. There was a time that I really thought seriously about getting the NECA quarter scale Daredevil because the detail on it was insane. Okay, Mike. Okay. I never got it, but like I said, the detail was just amazing on that figure. All right, so we got the left side. There's left. And this is back. Boom. All right. So we've got the major templates done. So I'm gonna cut this off. Oh, in case you wonder, I use foam. I use these weights, little 2.5 pound weights, to hold my foam down. All right, so we are officially done with the 4mm. Put that one right there. Voila. New Marvel and Retro. I have not. Mama said pop you out. I have not. There's a lot that I don't see. I'll be the first one to admit that. It amazes me how people can keep up with things. I admire that in them. I mean, like, literally can keep up with, like, the latest and greatest stuff that's coming down, and it's like you're hardwired to the pulse of the toy and pop community, which has always fascinated me. Because I'm like, what? I didn't hear about that. What year have you done? I've not done a room tour just for the simple fact my room sucks. And I'm actually in the middle of bringing a lot of stuff down here so I can redo my room upstairs. Here's the thing. This is how I collect. Like, this is all Black Series and Marvel Legends. And there's Funko Pops there. I don't have a lot really displayed. I've got primarily upstairs is Funko Pops. All of my figures are actually bagged and in totes because since I use them for projects or photography or this or that, it just never has made sense for me to keep them on a shelf, because I'm constantly just trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. And I just think it would be such a pain. But at some point, I mean, I've got a shelf with my Hot Toys in it, which I don't have detox. I've just got like a black bookshelf that I keep my Hot Toys on. But yeah, I mean, I need to do something, but honestly, I just don't know if it would really excite you guys that much, because I've seen a lot of really cool rooms. A lot of cool rooms. Matter of fact, amazing rooms. You're sad because no one watches your YouTube vids? Okay. So let me tell you this. Do you enjoy making the YouTube vids? Because that should be the only thing that matters. Don't make YouTube videos just for, unless you enjoy doing it. The views will come. Patience. Rome was not built in a day. I mean, I've been doing this for about 3 years, and I mean, my channel is great. I love my channel. I love my content. I love what I do. But it's not like, 200,000 subs, 20,000 views per video. I mean, I'm not even that vicinity, but I enjoy doing it, and that's all that matters. Elm Street, well, we're talking about YouTube videos. We're talking about the fact I'm making a Daredevil helmet, cowl, face covering, something. We're almost at the point now to where I can start doing the heat treat, or the get out the anvil and start doing some of the foam, the forming. This is the most tedious part, is getting everything patterned out, getting it transferred to foam, and getting it cut out. This is the most tedious piece. But as you can see, we're cut out. All right, right, left. Yes. Now the planishing, my foam anvil, planishing anvil, heat gun. Let me know if you guys want to see some of this. I mean, I'm just sitting here, but I can point the camera down if you guys would like to see it. Matter of fact, let's just do it anyway. You don't want to look at my mug. All right, so basically in a nutshell, it's a mask. That's good. All right, if somebody hadn't subbed to Mr. Imagination yet, go over and give him his one sub to get him to 100. Come on, let's do it. Or after this video, after this live stream, head over there. All right, so basically in a nutshell, you can see how the foam is curled this way, so we're going to heat form it. Get it warmed up. And then you come over here and you basically so what you're trying to do is actually get it formed the way you actually want it to go, which helps the actual glue to dry, or dry, but did you? No, not yet. I'm still planning on what I'm gonna do with him yet. So we'll get these things, get it formed. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, this is a metal ladle that I cut the handle off of and then epoxied it to this wood dowel. I actually have another one that I made that's plastic right here that actually fits in the peg on my table. But I still use this one from time to time. So now you can see how it's actually forming in. I've actually got a fan running down here, so that actually is not actually helping the situation here. And be careful with heat guns. They get hot, they burn. Just saying. I will say this, the actual 6 millimeter foam actually forms a lot quicker than the 10 millimeter because of the thicknesses. But so now it's that way. Do this one. Yeah, Mr. Imagination, man, he's a cool dude. Getting into some toy photography and his YouTube stuff. I mean, unboxings. I just love this community. We got some cool people in it. Oh, no, don't. You thank everybody else. Don't thank me, man. I'm just a guy sitting here using a foam anvil to create curves. Yeah, it's full of cool people. I love this community. I mean, we got our fair share of stuff, but at the end of the day, everybody's really, really cool. That's getting warm. That gets really warm really quick. What I need to be doing is working on my Night of Ren helmet. But I saw this one and I thought, this would be fun to build. It'd be fun. Something different. So basically, you don't need a heat gun to form it. The heat from your hand actually will form it, because you can see how it's actually creating that bowl shape compared to the way it did look with this. So I've been, all right, we're close, we're almost. I want to start gluing. That's what I want to start doing. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're going to find out really quick. All right, don't need that no more. All right, we got left. We got right. We got right. All right, we need glue. We need glue is what we need. Do you guys want to keep, I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you guys want to keep this view? You let me know. Or do you want to see my mug? Leaving it entirely up to you guys. Put some of this contact adhesive on here. All right, cool. I'll let you guys see what I'm doing. And typically, this is the part where it's like, because you gotta wait for this glue to dry. So that's the only part that's really, I guess, the most tedious, boring part is waiting on this glue to actually dry. Now, the only piece of this, I don't know if we'll get to the ears. I don't know. I I don't know how far along we'll get with it. I'm hoping I'll have at least the actual cow put together. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Both it would be if I had more cameras down here. I'm actually using my phone right now to stream with. I've got my laptop over here to my left where I'm actually watching the chats. All right. And that's the reason why I got the fan on too, is because I'm using this glue. Get some fresh air. Keep the airflow going. But yeah, it was really cool when YoJ he messaged me on Instagram, sent me pictures and everything, and I was just like, oh man, that R2, which was funny because the dude, he was a cool dude. You know, as far as OJ goes, you know, or YoJ, he you know, first come, first serve. That's the rules of the game. That's the way it is. Let's see. One time some guy stole 10-inch. When you got you. Myrtle Beach, that's 6 hours. That's right. All right, so what we're gonna do, let me, because we're gonna wait for glue to dry, so you got my mug again. Boom. Bam. Squirrel just completely lost my train of thought right then. Oh my goodness. I'm literally, wow. Wow. That ever happened to you guys? Just gone. Out the door. Finito. It'll come back to me in about 20 minutes. I'll be like, or after the stream, I'll be upstairs and I'll be like, oh. I'm trying to debate whether I need to, if I want to do 2 coats on this or do 1. Since this is and what I normally do too, while the glue's drying, I keep working the foam into the form. You know, just keep messing with it. Just don't let your glue touch. Elm Street, that brings up a conversation piece. So I found Weapon X, right? Found it on the peg. That is the only age wave I have seen. That is the only one. Oh, the smoke in the can is atmosphere aerosol. It's, oh, I knew what I forgot to do. It's really good stuff. I will tell you this, it's not easy to use when it's windy outside. And I mean, it works great, but it does not like any kind of breeze or wind or anything. You guys forgot to tell me to get my gloves. No sniffing. But it does work great. I don't support this, but I will tell you, vape pens create some crazy fog. I watched my buddy Toy Bills, and some of the fog stuff he does with his vape pen is, it's insane the amount that gets on there. We're gonna go ahead and do another coat. Just because. Orlando, anything that I get I seriously try to do unboxing videos on things that I get in the mail. You do not have to send me anything. I appreciate it, but I try to do unboxing videos on anything someone sends me because I think that's only fair that if someone takes the time to send you something, then they deserve a video. That's my opinion. So, I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the challenges. Um, I do. Here's the thing I struggle with the most is time. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of things I want to do videos on, but there's just not enough time in the week. And if you notice, I don't upload videos on Saturday and Sunday because that's my 2 days that I try to dedicate to Kim. I do go on toy hunts and stuff, but that's when I want to hang around with her and do projects and things like that. So that's just my choice. Ed, if you go to that video where I done it, I think there's a link to their website. I don't get any kind of, I don't have a discount for you, but I do have a link to their website. So if you do forget it or lose, if you're like me and you lose paper all the time, just head over to that video and I think there's a link in it. Bought a mini pop last week. What'd you buy? Tell us. Because we're getting ready to glue. We're getting ready to stick this. Actually, what I ought to do, what I should have done, I don't normally do it this way, but a lot of people, they'll go ahead and glue up these seams as well. I don't because I don't try to get that far ahead. That's just me though. All right, so basically in a nutshell, these registration marks, and I'll show you after I glue it. What up, Professor? That's what you want to line up when you glue things up. And what I normally do is I'll bend it like this so I can get this straight edge right here. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. And then bring that top edge, because the top edge is the one you want to have the cleanest if you can. And then the foam, actually, you can manipulate it, you can pull it and push it. So you can actually get it where it's pretty spot on. And then once I get this outer edge, then I come in and do the other ones. Boom, 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 boom. So, like that. What's up, Thomas? And then you got the inside edge. So we're going to repeat this process. I think I got a little piece of fuzz right there. I keep telling myself I'm gonna buy me a magnifying glass because my old eyes. Snake eyes does look good. And then there's that seam. There we go. Make sure that looks good. So we got that side done. Now we'll come over here and we'll repeat the process. But that's why you make those little crosshairs, the little sidelines, is for your registration to get everything to line up. I've not photographed my snake eyes yet because I'm waiting on my Dio to come from Big Bad Toy Store. I actually have the Extreme Sets Dojo ordered, so I've been holding off till it comes in. All right. Yeah, jeweler glasses, yeah, that would. But you know, it'd be cool to have a big magnifying, light on it. All right, so basically, oh, boom. So now we get to work on these pieces. This is the back. So what I usually do is I just try to rough look at it before I get too crazy with it. Yeah, they are. The Hasbro stuff is, G.I. Joe is really doing a great job. All right, we're gonna come down again so you can see what I'm doing. We're gluing again. We're doing the exciting glue technique. Yeah, go right ahead, man. Love to hear from you. All right. So basically, you're going to come in with your glue. The bigger pieces or the bigger parts actually are a little bit easier to glue up than the darts because it's pretty much a straight line. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'll probably go ahead and glue the left and right side and get them ready. I've got glasses. Believe it or not, they're upstairs. But they're in my lunch bag. No, actually, they're in my car. I didn't take them out of the car today. But yeah, I do got glasses. I don't have to wear them all the time. It's just mainly when I'm doing small stuff. Like this. When I'm drawing out patterns or things like that. It's too many years in front of a computer. That's what I'm gonna. That's the excuse I'm using. I'm not gonna say it's old age. It's all the computer's fault. All right. First coat is on that side. And another reason why I always dry fit first is that way I don't accidentally glue up the wrong side. Which I have done that. So what I'm hoping is by the time I get the left and right side done, I will be able to come back and do the second coat. And I do, like I said earlier, I do recommend 2 coats, especially on like the head pieces and things like that. There's going to be tension. And most people that I follow on YouTube that do this, they'll say the same thing about applying 2 coats. You let the first coat dry, put the second coat on, and that just gets you a better adhesion. That's the word of the day, adhesion. It's another thing that when I watch people that actually have done this for like a millennia, watching them to put glue on, they make it look so flippin' easy. All right, let's grab this right side. Make sure there's the back. Get this thing going. It's, I was reading that comment. And I was like, what? Tom Hiddleston? Who? That ain't my profile picture. Then I saw the Jeanette part of it. What's up, Tony? We're just playing with some glue, man. We're gluing. I was going to buy me a glue well, and it's like it's actually like a reservoir that you can keep your glue in. It comes with its own brush. It's really a nice little setup for doing this. I think it's like $120. I'm like, what? I'll just keep using this little $6 bottle right here and just refill it. I was just like, I can't justify that right now. Gluing is fun. Yeah, I want to get these things done because the nose piece, I actually have to either burn it with my wood burner or undercut it. So I haven't decided yet on how I'm going to do it. So I figured if I can get these things done, then that'll be a big chunk of it. Oh, Phyllis, you're welcome. Yeah, that's what this is right here. I would recommend going to Amazon or Walmart, because if you go to Hobby Lobby, they're back in the where the fabrics are at, and you'll pay like crazy money for the ones that are used for fabric, and they're the same thing that you can get from Walmart or Amazon. I think this mat here, which is one of the biggest ones, I think it was about I want to say like $36, something like that. But if you get the same size in a fabric section, it's like double that. And I was like, that's weird. Charlie knows a little bit, don't you, Charlie, about helmets? All right. So we should be, also with this contact adhesive, you don't want to let it sit too long. But because it affects the stickiness of it, the stickiness of it. But if it doesn't do right, you can actually take a heat gun to it, put a little heat to it, and it actually will do it right. That's right, making them better. I cannot even begin to explain how relaxing and rewarding this is to take something completely flat and turn it into something three-dimensional that you can physically wear. Now, I know Daredevil never had a beard. I think he's got some stubble every once in a while, but hey. And the beauty of this particular pattern here is you could actually, from what I understood from watching Thomas over at Much Props, you can take this particular helmet here and you could do a Captain America helmet out of it. You could do pretty much whatever you want. And his templates are free too, so definitely head over to Much Props on YouTube, show him some love. Hell, I mean, he's great at what he does. He's a wonderful maker. Wonderful maker. And he also has an Etsy store too, so if you didn't want to make a helmet or a mask, he does a lot of really cool stuff. And if you're into weapons, go over to Andrew DFT. He's over in Australia, but he does a lot of weapons. He's the one that actually I learned how to do my Captain Rex pistols from. So he's another good YouTuber. If you're into this type of stuff. It's not for everybody, I get that. And also your second coat doesn't need to be near as thick as your first coat. All right. Juggernaut. What's up, Camp Pool? What's my buddy Camp Pool right there? If you've not went over and checked out his hour-long hunt video, you need to. That's a good video. Camp Pool, the man, Mr. Marvel. That's what I'm sticking with anyway. Biggest hunt ever, that's right. So how exciting is it to watch me paint glue? Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best ever. What kind of rating can I get for painting glue on the foam? Oh, I also think you could probably do a Red Guardian helmet with this design. Since Hasbro don't want to give him one in his figure. Oh man, I'm getting excited now because we're coming down to the home stretch. After I get these pieces put on, there's only one more glue up, and that's to join both halves. And as long as I didn't screw this up, which I hope I didn't, but it wouldn't be the first time. 11 plus, nice, I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. Yeah, the Red Guardian, that would be, I will tell you somebody that actually did make one. Odin Makes. He actually made one. I've actually watched that video a few times. It's a pretty intense build. It's not an impossible build, but it's, man. Mary's working on a project. We're all working on projects. All right, we're gonna let that sit just for a little bit, and then we'll start gluing these two pieces up while we wait, and I can catch up on some comments and get me a drink of aqua. Aqua. Oh man. See why I went early? We're already an hour in. We're to this point in an hour. From laying out the pattern, cutting the foam, gluing it up, we're at an hour right now. So this is also, I wanted to sort of give you an ideal that this isn't something that's going to take you literally all day long. All right. So if you notice, I've got the word back written here. We got an L, boom. So let me move this glue. We'll, that way you guys can sort of see what I'm doing here. So we'll start down here at the bottom. Just take your time, because you actually want to try to get the cleanest edges right here. But now you can see this registration marks right here. You just line those up. And this is where the shape actually will start forming, is when you're trying to bend all this around. And as the registration marks, which you can see in this one right here, see how they're sort of offset? Let me see if I can get a little close here. So see how this one's a little higher than this one? This is where you can just take the foam and bend it and push it and press that mark together like that. And then you just keep working your way around. And work some more. And again, you'll see how this line here is actually going a little higher. And it can get a little tricky. I'm not gonna lie, it can get a little tricky trying to get your hands in here and get these things to line up. But just be patient. Get them registration marks to line up. We'll just keep going around. And the cool thing about it is the helmet actually will start taking shape as you do this process. I might be able to switch it back around now. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, one more that we're gonna have to push it up and in right there. Bring it back around. Now then you'll notice right here, it's a little low right here. That's okay. Just push it up and press it in. Boom, right there. Voila. We got 1/2. We got 1/2. Now you just sit there and what you can do right here is you can actually push in, and this actually really puts those seams together. But there's 1/2 of the Daredevil. Voila! All right, so now let's glue the right side up. Let's get this party started. And the one thing about contact adhesive, once it touches, yeah, it sticks. It do stick. So, like I said, just take your time. And you can also put a piece of paper in between and you can pull the pieces of paper out as you're going around. All right, once again, we've got a little high spot or where the lines aren't meeting up, so we just press it in and we just keep going. And don't be afraid to use your body as leverage. It does help. There's that one. We'll just keep on trucking. Get that one lined up. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost to the home stretch. I don't want to jinx it, but we're getting close. We're getting close. There we go. Finding the right hand position is everything. Thank you, Mr. Imagination. I'm trying. But once again, you'll notice, see how the lines are off? Just push up and pull. Get those lines to line up like that. Press it together. And then just come on down. Then we're going to push this end up right here. Boom. Right there, right side. Bam. Got good seam on the inside. So now the true fun part is putting the two halves together. All right, I'm not gonna make you watch gluing anymore. You can watch my mug. Oh, that's, all right, we'll do a test sort of fit here. Wait a minute. Hey, that's not too terrible. I mean, that's not too bad. That's not, okay. All right. Daredevil. That is a good one. Daredevil. Daredevil. All right. Final glue up. This is the hardest part right here, is when you start putting the two main halves together. That's where it can be a little bit more tricky. Thanks, Chuck. All right. So just so you know what I've got invested so far, not counting razor blades or glue or just in foam. I went by Michael's today, picked up the foam. They actually had a sale going on today, and I think I bought the 6mm and the 4mm, and it was I think it was like it was less than, I think it was less than $20. It's like 19 something, and the rolls are 60 inches long. You can see behind me how much I've got left over. So the foam itself is not terribly expensive. The glue, this bottle here, it's about $6 at Home Depot. And, you know, a good razor knife, you know, $3-4. So it's not, now, you know, you got paint and stuff like that. But I mean, just to get to this point right here, it's not crazy expensive at all. The one paint I need to go get, I need to get some red plastic dip, because I always coat my helmets in plastic dip, because that's what the experts say to do. And so I need to go get some red, and there's going to be some 2mm foam that I'm going to put on it that's going to cover up some of the seams, and that way I can add some black details or something like that. What's up, Anthony? Man, we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes, and we're doing a live Daredevil helmet build. I don't know if we'll actually, I'm hoping I can get the nose on. I'm hoping. I know for a fact I won't be able to get the horns on, because the horns, I haven't even cut those out yet. I got to cut those out of 4mm, and each horn is 3 pieces, and that'll be a little bit more intricate. But we're at least going to get the 2 halves together, and maybe I can work on the nose. All right, almost done with the first coat. Definitely on this particular joint here, and so if you see how this is such a complex curve, that's why you want to put 2 coats of adhesive on it, because there's a lot of stress right here trying to hold this all together. All right, let this dry a little bit. We'll put another coat on it. We'll try to get this bad boy put together. But the nose piece, again, it's not crazy difficult, I don't think. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do it, because I gotta undercut it. And to undercut it, I don't want to use, I wonder if I can use, let me see if I can use this. And I think, and I was going to use I still might do it, I don't know yet. I was going to use my soldering gun. Decisions. And right now, the biggest decision I'm trying to make is figure out what I do with my ruler. What I do with my ruler? Here, ruler. Oh, been a snake that bit me. All right, so let's see if we can. Do this while we're waiting for the old glue to dry. See if I can make some lines. And if this works, and the worst case scenario is if I mess this up, it's just a small piece. So, Anthony, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate that. Because I didn't want to use a magic marker per se, but I might have to just to give me that line that I want. So let's do this. All right, then we're gonna do this. Boom. So this has to be undercut. So I've never done it before, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to do it with my soldering iron. All right. So while we're waiting on that to heat up, oh, a scrap piece of foam, great thing to put thumbtacks on. Even if you're not doing foam, if you got thumbtacks, foam. Makes a great little thumbtack holder. All right, so while that's heating up, we can go ahead and put another coat of Gluel. I think my bottle's getting about empty. I think. Because by the time I get this done, I should be able, or the soldering gun should be heated up by then. I will say this, the white foam actually is so much better with contact adhesive because you can actually see the yellow that it puts on it, so it lets you see the spots that you may have missed. So, white foam. Tony, thank you so much. Cutting blades for soldering iron. It's not a cutting blade, it's just a regular soldering blade. A soldering gun tip is what I'm using. I'll show you here in just a second. I've cut lines with my soldering gun. I've just never done this before. And technically you're supposed to do it with a knife and do an undercut, which is a V cut. And I still may do that. I don't know. The soldering gun, it lets you do it a lot quicker. But since this foam is so thin, I'm gonna try it. I mean, I've already got the gun plugged in. We got to try it, right? I mean, we got to. I mean, come on. We got to. I don't know, Thomas. I don't know. I will definitely look. But like I said, everybody that I've seen that works with the foam and stuff, there's one soldering tip. I don't think I can do it with my soldering gun because this thing's like older than dirt. But it comes out and it points down. It's got like it's like a spade tip, so it creates like a V groove. And that's technically what you want with these undercuts, is create a V groove. So I'm hoping that mine will work. I need to actually get me a newer soldering gun. When I RC car raced, I had a soldering station and it had a variable temperature control. This one, like I said, this soldering gun I've had probably for 40 years. Long time. All right, we're getting close to the end on this one's glue. Then we'll be able to test out the theory on the old soldering gun. Because worst case scenario, I just got to cut out another piece. It's a small piece, so it's not that big of a deal. If you booger it up, I mean, we ain't gonna know unless we try, right? We gotta try. All right. Camera down, because you guys gotta see me booger this up or do it right. One of the two. All right. I know what I need. I need a piece of test foam. I need a piece of test foam. Test foam. That's the same thickness. That way I can see if this thing's actually hot or not. It'll be hot. It'll be hot. All right. I am not talking much during this process because I do not want to burn my fingers. And since I've got a rubber glove on, that would not be pretty. You definitely want to have ventilation while you're doing this, hence the fan that I've got blowing. I think, I will say this is definitely quicker. Definitely quicker. So now I should be able to glue. Oh, boom! Heck yeah! Unplug the soldering gun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so for this particular application, we reverse it so we can get glue down in there. And I think we might be able to get away with one on this one. I don't know. We'll see. Probably going to put two on it just to be on the safe side. My little cardboard thingy's falling down. Get back up there. Quit it. All right. Let's let that dry. All right, let's see if we can stick these two pieces together. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, back to back. This is where it's going to get crazy, and I am going to have to stand up for this. So I can't do that sitting down. All right, back to back. Oh, let me adjust the phone a little bit. That way you guys can see a little better what I'm doing. All right, back to back. Get that together. And we'll just start working our way up. Like I said, this is the part where it gets really, really tricky, because when you glue two sides of a helmet together, or cowl, or hood, or whatever we're going to call it, it can be a little on the funky side. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. And again, you're just trying to get those seams as close as perfect as you can. And if you did everything correctly, you shouldn't have to do a lot of adjusting on these registration marks here. They should line up relatively good, and so far mine are. so far. We're knocking on wood. We're knocking on wood right now. But you can see right there, we just bring it in. Take your time. No hurries. Do small little sections. Don't try to do, I mean, I do like maybe a 1/8 of an inch at a time when I'm putting pieces together like this. But you can see how these registration marks right here, off a little. So I'm gonna pull up a little bit on this left side, put them together. Now down towards the bottom, what you can do is actually start pressing up as you bring it down. And that'll help make sure that you get a good finished seam. Boom, 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 and then just start pressing it down like this. That actually will put the seams together even better. Hopefully it'll reconnect. There we go. I'm telling you, we got crazy storms going on right now. I'm actually really happy that we've stayed as good as we have. All right, quick little test fit. Boom. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm trying to remember how the nose piece did. But let's see if it actually works. I'm only gonna put one coat on it. I wanna see if it actually will work. Hey, you know what? Right there, one nose. One nose. I'm trying to, let me look at my paperwork here real quick, because I don't think it actually adheres to this. I'm trying to think it actually adheres underneath, I think. Let me double check something real quick. Don't burn yourself on the soldering gun, Greg. Don't do it. I made some notes on my laptop, so let me, honestly, I didn't think I'd get this far tonight, so I think we did pretty good. All right. Do-do-do. Because I didn't see any registration marks, but I thought I made some notes when I was looking through this. And I'm a big fan of making notes, just saying, big fan, because my memory sometimes does not cooperate the way it should. All right, let's see what I can find out here. I really want to get that nose on tonight. I really do. Let me look here. Okay, done that, done that. Done that. Okay, looks like, oh, okay. I think I know what I did. Okay. We're getting there. All right, so I know that this goes on the outside edge like that. Okay, that's that note. Check my other note. Okay, I think I got it. All right. Where's my, all right, so the way I've got it wrote down is it actually glues in on the side like this and like this, and then underneath like this. Okay. All right. We're getting there. We're gonna get this nose on. We're getting it on. We're doing it. Thank you, Maximus. Tony, I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. All right, so that's going on that side there. So we're gonna put some glue, put some adhesive right here. Yeah, this bottle here is just about had it. I'm about done with this particular bottle. All right, and then there's some goes right here. Like so. Okay, so now that. Now, get some more glue. More glue. Right there. Okay, and then there's some glue goes underneath. Right here. Like I said, make notes. Whatever you need to do to help you to remember things, I highly suggest it. All right, boom. We're only gonna do one coat. We're doing one coat. I'm actually about 30 miles from Chattanooga. I'm between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna have a nose on. Yes. Yes. This is. I mean, I don't know about you guys. This is exciting to me. This is. I mean, literally, we're an hour 35 in. And technically, the only thing that's left to do on this helmet is to add the horns and paint it. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Kentucky. Ain't nothing wrong with Kentucky. I can finally get rid of these things. Hands are all icky feeling now. All right. The storms that came through here were heading northeast. I don't know. Because they said, right, Tony, yeah, it's not. I mean, that's cooled down, sweet, so it's unplugged. Don't let it, I hate it when that happens, when people just cannot accept the fact that, you know, some of us are different, some of us enjoy different things, and it frustrates me sometimes because I hate it because there's no need in it. All right, so let's get this thing stuck on here. Hopefully I went up far enough with the glue. It looks like I did. It looks like I did. All right. Now then, this piece right here. Oh, snap. Heck yeah. Boom, people. Look here. Right there. Boom. You know what? You can make this a Maximus helmet too, from like Sparta, or not Sparta, but Gladiator. This is so sick. Whoo! Oh yeah. All right, what do you think? Be honest with me. What do you think? We built all but the ears, this helmet in a freaking live stream. And I'm telling you, I might be able to, I might not put the ears on it. I might actually look at Red Guardian. I think this could actually maybe work as a Red Guardian. Kent, you're the Red Guardian expert. Am I close? I just need to add some stuff to it. This is so sick. Yes. I mean, it's perfect. It's literally a perfect fit. Oh my God. We did this together, people. We did this together in 1 hour and 38 minutes, start to finish. And I'm smelling all this glue. I could do something, and maybe I might say no on the Daredevil and try to do Red Guardian. Oh my God, this is so freaking cool. I mean, I think dimensionally it works out good. The eyes, I think, are on point. Symmetrically, I think it looks good. Oh my God, this is crazy cool. I mean, even the recess for the actual eyes and stuff. Over electrical, what is that box? Talking about that right there? That is a diorama. That's actually Joe's Pizzeria. This is one of my dioramas that I made. This is my winter wall that I never finished. And this is an extreme set diorama piece. Oh my God, this is so flipping cool. Guys, you have no idea. I had no earthly idea how this would turn out when I got the pattern today. Oh my God, this is insane. I mean, even the recess right there for the eyes. I gotta put this back on. Boom. You definitely could not do this out of 10mm foam. It'd be too thick. I still need to do a little heat treat and do some forming right here to round it over a little bit more, but oh, I mean, the nose is perfect. Bam, booyah. I am super excited with this. I mean, literally, got the plans today, went to Michael's, got the foam, and we got a finished product in a night, in a live stream. That's crazy. Thanks, Credit. Yes, yeah, I mean, literally, I mean, this could be, I think, a Maximus helmet. I think, and I do agree with what Thomas from Much Props said, that you can take this as a base and create a lot of different things from it. Catfish, what's up? We built a helmet in 1 hour and 30 minutes, or a cowl. This is so dope. I'm gonna take a selfie and post it on Instagram. I just can't get over it. I know, I'm sorry guys, I just can't get over it. I had no idea how this was gonna turn out, but I'm so happy it turned out. Turned out as good as it did. Like I said, it still needs some work. But so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna look at some photos of the Red Guardian helmet and see what I could do to make this into that. But definitely could do the Daredevil. And I might go ahead and still do it as a Daredevil and then just recreate it and then do another one. But I don't know. We'll see what I come up with. This is great. This is great. Wow. A sense of accomplishment. The sense of accomplishment you get, you know. So I'm telling you right now, if people tell you you can't do something, you tell them to shut up. You can do anything you want to do. The only person that can tell you you can't do something is yourself. And that's the only person that really you need to listen to. If somebody tells you you're too old to collect toys, shush. You're too old to play golf. You're too old to go to a bar. Don't judge me. But I mean, this is something, like I said, if there's something you want to try, guys, I'm living proof that you can do things as long as you're willing to risk it and make mistakes, learn from them. But if I hadn't have screwed up so many heavy Mandalorian helmets, then this one wouldn't have went as good as it did. So, yeah. Like I said, so what you do is, like, you see, like, there's like little high spots, like, see how it's got like a little more of a V? You take your heat gun and you just basically just start working it, and that'll smooth that out. But that's what I'm saying, Thomas, with my beard. This needs to be Red Guardian with my beard. Daredevil didn't have a beard. That's right, Mary. You learn from trial and error. Boom. Yeah. I might wear this to work tomorrow. Logan? I could be a wrestler now. You want some of me? Come get it. Oh, I need a cigar. Oh, man. Guys, this has been fun. This has been fun. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm really excited right now because when something comes together, that's just me. It's, it's those things, that sense of accomplishment. Lucha Libre. I get a lot out of that. I get a lot of fulfillment out of being able to create something in a small amount of time, or even a large amount of time, that actually is something that I can say is mine. So that's great. Doc, thank you so much. I mean, this is me, guys. Like I said, if I wasn't even live streaming right now, I'd still be down there hooting and hollering. Because, I can't wait to go upstairs and actually show it to Kim. Look what I made! But now, I'm seriously, tomorrow, during my lunch break, I'm going to do some research on the Red Guardian, see what I can come up with. Matter of fact, we got a few more minutes here. Thanks, Rebels. Let's look here real quick. Let's do a little Googling. Let's Google some images here real quick. Red Guardian images. Okay, wait a minute. This might even be easier than I thought. All right, let me look here. This is the hard part, trying to find some good images. So it looks like, all right. No, I don't want that. So it looks like we need a centerpiece. We need a centerpiece right here. Okay, I'm trying to see what's on the side of his helmet. It looks like there's a little detail right here. And he's got like a little, so what I can do, his nose is a little bit more rounded and a little higher, but that's trivial. I don't think that's that big of a deal. So I could take a small piece of 2mm, run it around. There is on the side some recessed looking piece. I'm gonna have to find some good side images. The top of it looks like it's just it just has a piece. So here's an animated look. Let's see here. Okay, so there is a star. Okay. So we got the center band. I see a star on the center band. It looks like there's 2 stripes right here. There's one going here. I just need, like I said, I need to find a good side image. Hey, I got a Red Guardian Funko Pop. I just need to look at that. Oh, boom, right here. What's this? Oh, that's why'd they go to a YouTube video? Pfft, I didn't want that. What? Go away. I clicked on an image and it went to a YouTube video. Oh, that's because it's a news article. Duh. See, Hasbro, if you'd put a helmet on your figure. Okay, here we go. I just found one. Let's see if we can make this bigger. And that's the secret too, is you need to find good high res or large images. The larger the image, the better the detail you'll see in it. But I may have to go up and just look at my Funko Pop, because I've got this. I don't want this. Sorry guys, I'm really squirreling on you bad right now. Okay, so here's a 3D printed one. Okay, so it also looks like on the bridge of the brow right here, there's 3 little lines, but we do have the center line. It looks like it's just like a square or something here on the side. I don't know. I will definitely research it, because I am digging the idea of making this a Red Guardian helmet. So it looks like the centerpiece, so there's actually like a trench right here. So I'll need to add a big piece here, 3 stripes right here. So I'll probably, okay, then a line there. So I might actually exaggerate it a little bit and bring the line over more. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I am thinking Red Guardian. I'm thinking Red Guardian. Boom. That's what we're gonna do. We're doing Red Guardian. Did you get the... I do have the Marvel Legend Red Guardian, yeah, but they doesn't have a helmet. But my Funko Pop, but I did find some images, but I need to print those out. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I think I'm just gonna do a Red Guardian helmet and go from there. And what I might do is take some 2mm and just cover the whole thing here and hide the seam lines. Because technically what you do is you take smaller pieces and you put it across, and that hides your seam lines. So, and I probably will still do that. So this might be my take on a Red Guardian. It's not gonna be screen accurate, but I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some small 2mm, run them here to cover the seams here. Based on the image I saw, it looked like there was a stripe going here, so I might come across from these seams here, and then come across with the main stripe, and then figure out the star pattern. But we got a plan. We got a plan. But guys, I think I'm gonna call it an end to the stream tonight. That way I can go upstairs and show this to Kim, because I want her to see it, because I'm pretty stoked. But appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Means the world to me. This was really fun tonight, and I'm glad everybody that was here could share it with me. Makes it even better. Yeah, Unknown Tony. Yeah, he should have had a helmet. I'm sorry. You can't put him in a fight scene without a helmet. But guys, thank you so much. I cannot even begin to express how much it means to me. All of you guys that support me and support my channel. I just can't say thank you enough, because without you guys, this wouldn't be near as much fun. And I feel like I know each and every one of you guys on a personal level. So that's it. It's a wrap. I'm heading upstairs. I'm gonna put my helmet on and go, look what I made. But guys, I got a hunt video dropping tomorrow. I got the motorcycle out, went on a hunt, so definitely check that out. And then I'm planning on doing an after work hunt video this week as well. And I'm also going to, I got an unboxing video. It just showed up today. And I'm pretty excited for it. But guys, that's it for the stream. Thank you so much. Always remember, toys refresh your soul, but EVA foam helmets will do it as well. See you guys next time. Good night. Have a great rest of the week.